So much. My name is Brian Omolo from Ramogi Institute of Advanced Technology. I'm a Gen Z, and we want to talk about what happened on Tuesday. And as the Gen Z of this country, we are very glad of everything. On Tuesday, our party leader, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, did what he always does best. He stood up for the country and the future of its youth. Raila joined President Ruto at a ceremony of signing the IBC bill into law. There is a history to the IBC bill. It is a product of protest led by Raila last year and in which he almost lost his life. Dozens of young people lost their lives in the protest that gave birth to the IBC bill. It would have been a betrayal for Raila to stay away from a bill of which so many lost their lives and in which he almost lost his. In agreeing to stand with the opposing team at this event, Raila demonstrated an understanding that Kenya is at a crossroads and soon we may be past the crossroads to the precipice. Once again, Raila put country over self-interest. He put the country above party. Raila acknowledged that as a country, we are confronted with issues that defy party lines, issues that risk sinking the country if we fail to show statesmanship. We appreciate his acknowledgement that Gen Z have challenged the foundation on which we have stood as a country for decades. We also appreciate his acknowledgement that Gen Z has challenged that foundation to be broken and shaky. A number of issues the youths have raised and continue to raise were raised and put in writing in the agenda item number 4 of the Peace Accord of 2008. Because we remain divided along party, ethnics, and power lines, that agenda has never pursued to logical conclusion. Raila acknowledges that the matters have caught up with us and our propensity for selective amnesia and preservation of status quo. The law on IBC was critical and urgent. As we gather here, some Kenyans have no representation in parliament because we have been too divided to put together the body charged with conducting election, which is the IEBC. A number of Kenyans are also extremely unhappy with the elected leaders who they wish to recall. The signing of the bill gives the Gen Z and Kenyans generally a chance to recall the leaders they don't like. We cannot emphasize strongly enough for that going forward. The country needs an electrical body whose structure can withstand pressure, whose members inspire confidence and trust, and whose integrity is above reproach. Anything less will amount to setting the country for the fire next time. The signing of the IBC Act is therefore just but the first minor step. The big step will follow next. We want to call on all of us involved in the next processes to get the mood of the nation right, to get the expectation of Kenyans right, and get the history of Kenya election related violence right, and make a decision to make the correct decision regarding the reconstitution of IEBC. If the finance bill trigger a flame, the IBC could trigger a fireball. We are glad that Raila has been able to see through that. Many times in the past, Raila oversight, selflessness, and patriotism has pulled this country from the precipice. We are happy that he has retained this trait and encourage him to continue on the path of constructive engagement with a view to creating a country that listens to its citizens regardless of age, faith, gender, or region of origin. Long live Kenya, long live Gen Z.
Long live Gen Z.
Can say our issues and it can be sorted. And all of this is because of the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. So don't let this problem of us right now make us start talking bad about this man. This man has been with us and he has fought for a lot of things in this country. And this IBC makes it be one of them because it gives us the right to call the leaders who are not working so that we can have a good and rightful leaders. I want to take this opportunity to ask all the Gen Z countrywide, please let's give respect to the Right Honorable Raila Odinga because he deserves it more than anyone else. Why can't we first sit down? We have already gone to the road. our young people have died for this issue. Why can't we now just sit down and listen to what the government has to say about this? Because at the end of the day, they are the ones that will have to listen to us, and we have to sit down. So I don't feel it's like betrayal. Like right now, because this IBC Act has been signed because there was a dialogue. Raila Odinga believes that dialogues help because he's afraid of losing the bloods of the Kenyans.
Potea, wagonjwa, like why aren't the leaders talking about them? Mbona hawaongelelei hao? And we are ready to dialogue, but we want them to like watusikize sisi pia. We want justice for the dead. We want justice for those who are in the hospital, and we want those who have been abducted. Warudi nyumbani. Wazazi wao wanawatafuta. We as Gen Zs, we are tribeless, we are leaderless, we are partyless, we are fearless. We want what we want. Tunataka tusikizwe.